I'm 30. In my 30 years of life, I have come to certain conclusions about what I want to do, what I would do, what I would get myself involved in. I grew up in a very chaotic kind of childhood where it's like arguments, quarreling. I've seen my parents go crazy at times, constant fighting. My early 20s. I was a girl who, the first time being faced with persons saying things about you, sharing negative stories, felt like if I needed to defend myself. Like, no, that's not true. Fighting to be understood. And now I've reached a place with conflict that I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't care what your opinion is of me. If it is that you would like to understand my perspective or understand where I'm coming from, you'd come and ask me. Anything that you've drawn outside of that is on you. And I don't have the energy, nor do I have the time to come and explain. I'm very quick to overlook certain things now. In my adult years, I just want peace, and not everything needs to be addressed. Like, it's not that much of a big deal. And sometimes you might drag on something when you really and truly just need to deal with your emotions. We just have to learn how to be wise. How can I deal with this differently in the future that I don't have to put myself in this position again? A lot of things is just my self-management. How do I deal with people in such a way that I don't have to deal with certain things with them? I see people pretend I dealt with the works of it. I don't care. I just am in a space in a season of my life where I just want progress. I want peace. I want contentment. And that is how I lead. I lead through peace. I lead through joy. Those things are not like default things. Those things are my offensive measures. I have an offensive strategy of peace. I have an offensive strategy of joy. I have an offensive strategy of dealing with people in love. That's what you're gonna get. We had to read our Bible for real. I just stumbled upon this verse. I was just like, I should have gotten this verse long before I experienced any things that I experienced in my life. It says, dwelling on an issue separates friends. What? Dwelling on something is what separates friends. When you think about that, you're dwelling on something, and all of a sudden you start looking for all the things to back up this thing that you're dwelling on. You start blowing every single thing out of context because you're dwelling. You're in the enemy's playground. Come out up there. Not everything is intended to be an offense. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense. Peace is a strategy. Joy is a strategy. Love is a strategy. Get over yourself and lead through love.